In 2019, I was making decent money, and at the end of each month, I was always confused at how I had so little left. I thought to myself, when I finally make X amount of money, it'll get easier, but you know what? No matter how much I earned, it vanished. Have you ever felt that way? Then keep watching because this video is for you. So here's what happened. I was earning a very good salary as a financial advisor recruiter for the largest independent broker dealer in the US, living what seemed like a comfortable life. Nothing too fancy. But when I took a closer look, I realized I had nothing to show for it. Imagine my embarrassment as a self-proclaimed personal finance junkie working to recruit financial advisors. My savings account was laughable and my investments were non-existent. I was always afraid that one emergency expense would make me completely broke, and that is when I knew that something had to change. So I developed a system to manage my money on autopilot, and it was a total game changer. I created separate accounts for spending, saving, and investing, and I automated my transfers so that money was allocated to the right places as soon as it hit my account. I talk about my entire method in a previous video that you can check out after you finish this one. Now, why are so many high earners broke? The problem isn't really income, it's a lack of clarity around your money. Many high earners can be broke simply because they don't know where their money is coming from, where it should go, and how much they need for expenses as well as for investments. Imagine you're driving a car without a map. Even the best and most expensive cars won't take you where you want to go if you can't see the route clearly. If you don't have a clear plan for your money, it's easy for it to slip through your fingers. Parkinson's law states that work expands to fill the time allowed, and managing money is no different. If you don't tell it where to go, it will disappear. So to prevent that with my clients, we set up a system that pays yourself first, allocating a portion of income automatically towards savings and investments. Yes, even for variable income earners. That's you if you get a bonus, if you get commissions or irregular pay of any shape, that is you. And I know it can be very difficult to manage, especially automatically. So you're essentially removing the temptation to spend it unnecessarily, just like your 401k does. Now, when you have an understanding of how much you have to spend on lifestyle, you'll need to watch out for another issue. 62% of US consumers now live paycheck to paycheck, and that includes 48% of consumers earning more than $100,000 annually. You'd be surprised at how many of us, despite earning a decent income, fall into the good old trap of lifestyle inflation. As our income increases, our spending tends to increase as well. Parkinson's law, right? Yet, 21.4% of multi-six-figure consumers think that they live paycheck to paycheck because of insufficient income. That might sound crazy, but that is exactly what happened to me. I thought if I just earned more, that all my money problems would solve themselves. Let me tell you why that's not true. The reason I see so many people fall into the luxurious lifestyle trap is because they assume that earning more will automatically mean they can afford to spend more. Let me repeat that for you. We assume that earning more means we can afford to spend more. We buy nicer stuff, go on more luxurious vacations, and dine at fancier restaurants without realizing how quickly these expenses can add up. It feels good at the moment, but often leads to the unfortunate surprise of an empty bank account and no real financial security. Here's how I fix that for my family and my clients' families. First, we set up separate accounts for your spending, saving, and investments. And trust me, it's much easier to save and invest when the money you earn is divided according to your financial goals right from the get-go. And don't just keep these accounts at the same institution. Having your spending account at a completely different bank can help you reduce the impulse to dip into your savings. Think about, like, if you go on a diet, you want to make sure that you empty your cupboards of like all the Oreos so that you don't go on a diet and then find yourself feasting on snacks all the time and wondering why you can't lose weight. We need to do the same when we think about our money. Another critical point that keeps even multi-six-figure households poor is not adopting the pay yourself first approach. This is what happens and what I hear a lot from my clients. You get the money, then after paying your bills and living what feels like a normal life, you end up spending all that you earned. And it's not even your fault. The problem is that you don't have a simple system that sets your budget right on payday. Before paying your bills or splurging on wants, you need to allocate money towards saving and investing. It's a mindset shift from spending first and saving what's left, which is often nothing, to saving first and spending what's left. It makes a huge difference. Even Warren Buffett agrees, as he says, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. So if you are a high earner, finding yourself reaching out for credit cards at the end of every month, it's time to rethink how you handle your money. Gain clarity on your budget, set up different different spending accounts and prioritize saving and investing, you'll be amazed at how much you can accumulate without even thinking about it. If you're interested in working with me personally on that, you can book a call down in the description below. And you can find out more about the system I teach in this video right up here. Thanks for watching.